Well, I'm at the far eastern end of the Perth CBD, and behind me is the Wacker, if you know what that thing is. And we've got the Swan River here. And what I'm about to do is cycle over that amazing new bridge that's been built since I was last here. And I've been over it once already, or twice. It's really good, it's huge. But the reason for it existing, I think, is not for cyclists. It's for that thing, it's for that spaceship on the far side, which is the new footy stadium, Optus stadium. And the idea is, God, I've got the sun in my eyes here. All the way along behind me here is a whole pile, is a bus stops essentially. It goes from like way over there to over there. You can see these signs that say stand 8, stand 9, etc. I think they're for buses. And the idea is that if you're going to the footy or the cricket, the buses pull up here and then you walk across the bridge over there, so you don't have all the parking problems, etc. You normally have around a footy stadium, which is a great idea, but it's an absolutely humongous bridge. If it wasn't for some flower beds and stuff planted in the middle, you could actually drive these buses over that bridge. It makes like the Benelong Bridge out at Wentworth Park look like like a little Lego toy kind of thing. Very impressive. Anyway, let's go have a look. These are the stands I was talking about, and you can see they've got some kind of wavy thing there for people management, I guess. Let's just go out on the road and have a closer look. I don't think there's ever any traffic on it. Whoa! Okay, let's see if we can do this without being run over. Buses, cars, Ubers, I don't know. I have to come to a game while I'm here and see how this thing operates. You can see there's a lot of room here for a kiss and drive type system to operate. And then, yeah, maybe get a sense of just how big this bridge really is. One thing I don't think the designers thought about, that's a continuous curb with no ramps up it whatsoever. So if you turn up here in a wheelchair or something like that, I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to get over the ramp and onto this bridge. Now, because of all that wind noise, I'm just going to talk over this for the next few minutes. So you can see there's a reddish path that actually goes alongside and under the bridge. That's quite a nice little path that takes you along the river. I did a little bit of that today. And you can see the absolute width of this path here. It's like, what, you could drive about... Oh, it's a Ferrari on the freeway. You could drive about 4 cars up here side by side. It's huge. I mean, it's clearly designed for shifting 30 or 40,000 people in and out of the stadium at a good rate. It's fairly low. You don't need to get ships under or anything like that, so it's not a big climb. It doesn't have a steep gradient or anything silly like that, which is absolutely excellent. This is just looking at it from the other side of the river, from where I was before. And as you can see, there's a nice path that goes all the way along the river with lots of ducks and things. This is from the stadium side. There's a big playground over here. There's bike racks just everywhere, and they're kind of in industrial quantities. There's probably more bike racks there, for instance, than in the entire area of the city of Canada Bay. And they're just dotted on that kind of scale all the way around the stadium. They've gone just mad with putting out these stainless steel racks everywhere. Just an interesting little bit of architecture there, one of the entrances into the area. And then we'll swing around and start heading towards the bridge. And again, toilets, bike racks, all sorts of stuff. More bike racks. I mean, you can see what I mean by bike racks. They are certainly encouraging people to ride here. And there's paths coming to this stadium from north, south, east and west, I guess. And they're good paths. They're, nice, wide, modern, well-constructed, etc. paths. So, I guess unless the weather or the distance is against you, it's certainly a feasible thing to do. Someone did tell me the other day that this was originally designed to be covered, which I guess would be a good idea in the West Australian sun, because it's absolutely baking hot. But it's pleasant enough otherwise. I mean, look at that. beautiful to be out there on a boat on the river. There's some kind of wharf there as well if you wanted to turn up here by boat. This little bit is covered, and I guess they've put this stuff in the middle to help manage crowds, and well, I don't know, I guess that's why it's there. Yep, fantastic piece of work. Well worth riding down here and riding over it.